Hello, fabulous ladies. Have you ever put on an outfit, looked in the mirror and thought, something just feels off? Maybe it made your skin look dull, or it highlighted fine lines and shadows you didn't even know you had. The truth is that color plays a huge role in how we look and feel. And as we mature, certain shades that once worked for us might not be doing us any favors anymore. A recent survey revealed that these 13 colors are the most avoided by stylish, elegant women. Shades that can make you look older, washed out, or just blah. But don't worry, I'll also share the best alternatives to help you look effortlessly radiant and elegant. Let's get started. Jet black. I know what you're thinking, black. But black is timeless, and you're right. An elegant black dress, a tailored blazer, or a sleek pair of pants will always be a staple in an elegant woman's wardrobe. But here's the issue: jet black. And by that I mean that deep, inky, ultra dark black creates a stark contrast against mature skin that can actually emphasize wrinkles, fine lines, and dark circles. When we're younger, our skin has a natural luminosity that allows us to wear jet black effortlessly. But as we age, our skin can lose some of that natural glow, and harsh black can exaggerate any signs of fatigue. Instead of giving us a sophisticated, polished look, it can make our complexion look washed out, and in some cases, even a bit severe. That doesn't mean you have to ditch black entirely. If you love wearing dark colors, try charcoal gray or soft black instead. These shades provide the same slimming, elegant effect, but are much more flattering on mature skin. Another trick is to pair black with warmer, softer tones near your face, like ivory, warm beige, or even deep jewel tones to create a more balanced and graceful look. Bright tomato red. Now, while red can be an incredibly powerful color, bright tomato red is one to avoid if you want to exude elegance. With its strong orange undertones, this particular shade can be far too overwhelming for more mature skin tones. It pulls a lot of attention toward your face, but not in the most flattering way. Instead of enhancing your features, it can draw attention to areas like redness, fine lines, or any imperfections, which is exactly what we want to avoid when aiming for a timeless, elegant look. But don't worry, you don't have to completely give up on red. Deeper shades like burgundy, wine, or a soft brick red will add richness and depth to your overall appearance. These colors still carry the confidence and boldness of red, but without the harsh contrast against your skin that tends to make you look older or washed out. When done right, a deep red will enhance your complexion, bring out a radiant glow, and make you look more vibrant, sophisticated, and put together. How do you feel about red? Do you have a favorite red lipstick or dress that makes you feel absolutely stunning? Tell me in the comments. Stark white. Moving on, we often think of white as a clean, fresh, and classic color, and in many ways it is. A white button-down shirt, a white blazer, or a white summer dress can feel effortlessly chic and elegant. But here's something you may not have considered. Stark white, that pure, bright, almost blue-tinted white, is a no-no. As we get older, our skin tone naturally softens, and stark white can create too much contrast and emphasize shadows, fine lines, and any natural discoloration. It can also wash out your complexion and make you look more tired than you actually are, which is not really elegant, is it? Instead of reaching for stark white, try ivory, cream, or champagne. These softer shades of white have a touch of warmth, which brings life back to your skin and creates a more flattering, luminous effect. You'll still get that classic, crisp look, but in a way that enhances your natural beauty and makes you look elegant and refined. If you love wearing white, try experimenting with different shades and see how they affect your complexion. Powder blue. Now, pastels can be tricky. Some are beautifully soft and flattering, while others can make mature skin look dull or even slightly grayish. One of the biggest offenders? Powder blue. At first glance, powder blue seems like a delicate, airy color, but because of its cool undertones, it drains warmth from the face. Instead of making your skin look vibrant, it may end up making you look like a ghost. A much better alternative? Sapphire blue or deep teal. These rich, jewel-toned blues add depth and vibrancy to your overall complexion and make your skin look more alive. Unlike powder blue, which can sometimes appear muted or faded, sapphire blue gives a striking yet elegant touch that enhances your natural beauty. What's your go-to blue? Have you ever noticed the difference between wearing powder blue versus a richer shade like deep teal? Tell me in the comments, I'd love to know. Cool lavender. Speaking of pastels, cool lavender is another one that often surprises people. While it seems delicate and feminine, its cool undertones can create an unwanted contrast against mature skin. Instead of giving a fresh, radiant effect, it can actually emphasize paleness, fine lines, or dark circles. This is especially true for women with warmer undertones. Cool lavender can clash with the skin rather than complement it. But that doesn't mean purple is out. Instead of cool lavender, try deeper, richer purples like plum, eggplant, or deep amethyst. These shades add sophistication and depth while keeping your complexion looking warm and vibrant. Cool beige. Moving on, neutrals are an essential part of any elegant wardrobe, but not all beiges are created equal. One of the biggest mistakes I see women make is choosing a cool-toned beige, especially one with grey undertones. While beige is often thought of as a safe, classic color, the wrong shade can make your complexion look flat, dull, or even slightly lifeless. Instead, try camel or warm terracotta. These rich, earthy tones add a subtle warmth to your complexion and make you look much healthier and radiant. If you're unsure whether a beige is flattering on you, try this trick. Hold a piece of clothing in that color up to your face in natural light. If it makes you look vibrant and fresh, it's a great choice. But if it makes you look sallow or washed out, you may want to try a warmer alternative. Thank me later. Neon and fluorescent colors. We've all had that moment, seeing a neon pink blouse on a rack and thinking, that looks so fun. And while neon shades have their place, they can be overwhelming, especially as we mature. Neons like electric yellow, lime green, or neon orange are highly saturated, meaning they reflect a lot of light. Instead of giving your skin a healthy glow, they can highlight shadows and uneven tones, making fine lines or tiredness appear more pronounced. But if you love vibrant colors, don't worry. Instead of neon pink, try a rich fuchsia or a deep berry. Instead of electric yellow, go for a golden mustard or a warm honey tone. These alternatives are just as lively but far more elegant and flattering. Do you have any neon pieces hiding in your closet? Have you found a way to make them work, or have they been left untouched? Let's talk in the comments. Icy grey. Now let me go back to greys a bit. Grey is often considered a classic, but not all greys are created equal. Icy grey, with its cool, almost metallic undertone, can be surprisingly unflattering. It has a tendency to wash out the skin and make the complexion look dull or even slightly ashy. This is especially true when worn near the face, like in sweaters, scarves, or jackets. The lack of warmth in icy grey can make even the healthiest skin look flat and tired. The good news? There are softer, warmer greys that look far more elegant. Greige, warm taupe, or even deep charcoal can offer the same refined, neutral appeal without harshness. If you love wearing grey, try holding different shades up to your face and notice the difference. Some will brighten your skin, while others will make it look lackluster. Pale yellow. Yellow is a joyful, uplifting colour, but when it's too pale, it can do the opposite of what you'd expect. Pale yellow tends to bring out sallow undertones, which makes the skin look tired or even slightly uneven. This effect is especially noticeable for those with warmer complexions, as it can highlight yellowish or golden tones in the skin in an unflattering way. But instead of avoiding yellow altogether, go for golden mustard, warm amber, or rich honey tones. These deeper shades still offer that cheerful brightness, but with a more elegant and sophisticated effect. If you've ever put on a pale yellow top and felt like your complexion looked dull, try swapping it for a deeper golden shade and see the difference. Mauve with grey undertones. Mauve is an interesting shade. It's a mix of pink and purple, which makes it seem like it should be universally flattering, but the problem lies in grey-leaning mauves. These tones, especially in lipsticks, scarves, or blouses, can also make the skin look lifeless, which is why elegant women tend to avoid it. You might have noticed this effect if you've ever tried a mauve lipstick and felt like it made you look drained rather than vibrant. That's because grey-toned mauves don't provide the warmth that aging skin often benefits from. A better alternative? Try rosy pinks or soft berry shades. They offer the same understated elegance, but with just enough warmth to add radiance. If you love mauve, pay close attention to whether it leans too cool. A slight shift in shade can make all the difference. Olive green. I know green can be such a beautiful, refreshing color, but not all greens are equally flattering. Olive green in particular can be one of the hardest shades to wear. Because olive has strong yellow and brown undertones, it can make the skin look muddy, sallow, or dull, especially for those with warm or golden complexions. If you've ever put on an olive top and felt like your skin looked off, this could be why. That doesn't mean green is off limits. Instead of olive, try emerald, deep teal, or forest green. These shades have richer depth, adding vibrancy rather than draining it away. Try experimenting with it. You might be surprised at how much a small shift in undertone can change your entire look. Bright orange. Now, let's talk about bright orange. While this shade can be fun and full of energy, it's definitely not the best choice for achieving that graceful, elegant vibe. Orange, especially in its most vibrant, bright form, can look very stark against mature skin. It tends to draw too much attention to your face, and often not in a flattering way. Instead of looking vibrant and youthful, you can end up looking overwhelmed by the color itself, which makes it harder to maintain a refined appearance. So how do we wear orange elegantly? The trick is to go for deeper, more muted shades like rust, burnt orange, or terracotta. These colors still carry the warmth and vibrancy of orange, but they have a richness and softness that complements mature skin tones. Rusty tones, in particular, are perfect because they give off a warm, earthy vibe, which enhances your natural complexion and creates an overall harmonious look. Have you tried wearing bright orange before and felt like it didn't flatter your complexion? What are your thoughts on softer, more earthy orange hues like rust or terracotta? Let me know in the comments below. All in all, if you've ever felt like a certain color made you look washed out or tired, chances are it just wasn't the right shade for you. The key is experimenting, paying attention to how colors reflect on your skin, and curating a wardrobe that works in harmony with you. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to check out our other video, 13 color combos, out of style in 2025 and what to wear instead. It'll help you refine your wardrobe even further and make sure you're always looking polished, elegant, and up to date.